Pray that you not hear me this time, my friend. Believe you me. Pray that you not hear me this time. Guys, what's up? Guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on, guys? Guys, what's going on? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's going on, guys? One love, what's up, man? One Jamaica love, what one? There, man. There, man. Me come on me come on early about the thing there now give me no sound, you know what I mean? So me have to go back and delete out and upload again and you know sort it out that me can come on fresh, you understand what I mean? Yeah, man. What's up, guys? What's up? Good evening. Good evening, guys. Good afternoon or whatever it is. Good night, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Welcome. Welcome to Jamaica-87, man. Welcome. You know, so we're on the Gideon, yeah? We are continuing to burn a fire, you know. Burn a fire, burn a decent fire too. You don't know the thing, you don't know the thing already. We know the thing already, man. We know the thing already, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Big up everybody for the live stream, yeah. Miss Love, big up yourself. Good afternoon. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Miss Love. We there. We had a press of people them there. We did join me live earlier. Now come back, please. Me there again. Me no gone. Just show me never hear no sound, and the people them never hear no sound. So me have to take away myself and come again. You know what I mean? Remember as you come, guys, stop up a live, share the live. You know what I mean? Tap up a live, guys. Share the live as you come, please. Tap up and share, guys. Subscribe if you are new. You know what I mean? Subscribe if you are new, guys. If you are new, subscribe. Jarrett, big up yourself, Jarrett. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. One love, you know? Big up yourself, everybody. Big up on yourself, big up on yourself. Don't know a thing already. We're on the battlefield, you know? Every day we're on the battlefield. Every day, all when we busy. Okay, the people them might take time to come, man. No come in, no come in. Oh, no come in one by one, two by two, two by two. 2 by 2, 2 by 2. 2 by 2, 3 by 3. No, come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. Guys, let me go to a joke here. Pat Moore, that is running against Mama D in North Trelawney. Me see the man pan a live pan TikTok. And the man a beg the people them, please. Me never know say and so when you're hungry for me, become a member of parliament, so you have to beg. The man they pan TikTok a beg, please, North Trelawney. Be a beg to do. Give me a chance. Just give me one chance. And when you don't give me one chance, the next term me work for it. I said I'm a politician, I'm hungry for me politician, man. One day, if he really want to serve, that much, that he might beg, please. Eh? Me say, man, they on TikTok, you know, I'm first politician, me see. I beg, please. The man said, please, be a beg, give me a chance. Miss Love. Miss Love, I want goat the man give away. Go on the man social media. The man say, man give a goat. I want goat the man give away so far. One goat. Me here one voice note with Pat Moore, you know. When Pat Mora said to the people them, say, listen, if me give you no cabbage seed, for instance, or carrot seed, when it grow, me want to know, and to make you know 100,000. Me want to know carry some of the carrot them come at my office, and me want to know bring some of the money them come. And say a Pat more invest in a way and give with them and give with them produce here. But we get them produce here. And something. Can you imagine? Eh? Can you imagine? And that's why nobody have to take none part of politician. You know? Nobody have to take none part of politician. Because they feel like they own you. Even if they give you $1,000, they feel like they own you. Eh? You hear what Pat Moore tell the people them say? Eh? If you bring the money, come give them, come give him, and bring the produce when they somehow when they reap. Come my office and big him up too. Instead if you big him up, I say, Pat word already in, Pat word already in, Pat word already in. If he say can't win Baba D, but he might get a political backside in that ass, you see. Pat word if he take myself, man. Where's the Miss Love? He had where locked down. Boy, I give Pat word, he might give away, but we don't know. Me can't have it and I give it some. Me don't know. Me can't have it and I give it some. That's it. Hey, let me tell you something, Miss Love. Let me tell you something. The most funeral parlor, the most owners of funeral parlors, me see them a rally behind the PMP hard. And me I wonder why. Because under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis, some of them funeral parlor are going to close down because crime and violence going to stop in Jamaica without a doubt under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis. That means we don't need so much funeral parlor Jamaica. We don't need so much funeral parlor in Jamaica. You understand what I mean? And because they know that many of them going to close down under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis, they are rallying behind the PMP criminal organization. Because they believe that when the PMP come in power, they can have more bodies. You understand? And they can make more monies. Huh? Oh, what a shame. What a shame and disgrace. Thanks, sweetheart. Okay. Okay. Boy, I tell you. Listen to me. And many of them are going to close. Many of those funeral parlors are going to close under this leadership. You understand? Of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis. Because you know how people are dead like a one time. And they're all behind the PMP criminal organization and campaign. Guys, remember to click on the thumbs up button as you come in. And remember to like and share and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the notification bell. That whenever time I'll upload a video, you will be the first one to be notified. Yeah, man. Or anytime I go live, you will be the first one to be notified. But let me start with Patricia Duncan, because she, while me come on live, you know. Because the PMP have kept a women rally since last week. And, you know, I was so busy, you know, I never get to address Patricia Duncan. But you see, we have to understand, you know, Patricia Duncan is like a rolling stone gathering no mass, you know. She's like a rolling stone gathering no mass. And that is the reason why we must do good in life and good will follow. You see, as parents, we must, you know, treat people good. you know, and be a good citizen. You understand what I mean? Because the bad that we do in life, if it don't affect we, it's going to affect our children, or grandchildren, or whatever. It's going to affect them down the line. So it pays to do good. You understand? It pays to do good. Feed your enemy. You understand what I mean? Close them. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, love them and cherish them. You understand? Treat your enemy and your family good and treat them with respect, even your enemy. You see, the reason why Patricia Duncan have been going all across Jamaica, looking at a seat, and nobody no want her to represent them. Everywhere she go and her sister, they get a political backsliding. Because nobody need these people to represent them. And I think the reason is because of their father wrongdoing in the past. It come and haunt them. You understand what I mean? Yes, man, it come and haunt them real bad. Patricia can't find. Every minute they send Patricia in her seat. The people them don't want her for some reason. And she believed that by her looks, you understand, she's qualified. No, man, you're not qualified. You're not qualified, Mama D. You're not qualified. The people of Jamaica remember D.K. Duncan and what he have done to the Jamaican people. You understand what I mean? That is the reason why it's good to do good on this planet Earth while you're alive. Because if you do the wrong, it's going to come round and haunt you. And if it don't haunt you, it's going to haunt your children and your children and your grandchildren. So it pays to do good. But while you were there talking, Miss Patricia Duncan, you said it is a shame and disgrace on the Jamaica Labour Party to have Mr. Wright representing us. Because Mr. Wright allegedly seen and tape fighting his wife. Huh? Yeah, we see that fight. We cannot hide it. We all of us saw that fight. But one thing we cannot make out on the video is the two person fighting. We don't know who is on that video fighting. We saw two persons fighting, but we cannot make them out. Not even the police cannot make them out. His wife have not come forward to give any statement that he was abused by her husband. No. So the case throughout, yeah. While I am against men beating women, I am against women beating men. I am not here to pick up for Judge Wright. No, because wrong is wrong. And two wrong cannot make it right. So I'm not here to pick up for Judge Wright. But what I'm saying is that you, Miss Patricia Duncan, and the PMP women are a set of hypocrites. You guys are a set of hypocrites. And we know that we are in the silly season. So you guys will say or do anything to get you guys vote. Eh? Yes, you guys will do and say anything to get the Jamaican people to vote for you guys. But in the same breath, remember the Jamaican people, right, have memories. Memories, the songwriter said, memories live like people do. It always remember you, whether good or bad. Eh? So, Miss Patricia Duncan, when you come to blast George Wright, remember Michael Phillips. Eh? Remember Michael Phillips. It is a shame to have George Wright in the Jamaica Labour Party cabinet, according to you. I want you to understand that Mr. George Wright have never been charged. Mr. George Wright have never been questioned by the police. You understand what I mean? He have never. All that we heard is speculation with Patricia Duncan. You understand what I mean? Speculation. But Michael Phillips have been questioned and charged for abusing his previous wife. Huh? Mr. Silvera is in prison right now. A PMP farmer caretaker is in prison for killing his wife. You understand what I mean? You guys are hypocrites. A set of hypocrites. You understand what I mean? I remember when that little girl being raped in Angela Brownberg constituency. Right? And they're hiding the culprit and accusing a madman of raping the girl and use a hammer to inflict wound in her head and kill her. Rape her and kill her. And the MP came out and know that it wasn't the madman that do it. And she joined hands with the residents to say that is the madman that do it. When the police launched the investigation, they said, no, it wasn't the madman that do it. Because they are hiding the Dan in the area that prey on our little girls in these ghetto, in these communities. And you guys hiding these criminals. It's the same thing you do. Same thing you guys do with Mrs. Silvera. Mr. Silvera close to Mark Golden. Mr. Silvera was Mark Golden umbrella man. Him don't left him side. You understand me? And when the man unalive him wife, Miss Patricia Duncan, he called your opposition leader, the British citizen, Mark Golding. And of course, he explained himself to Mark Golding. He explained himself. Himself unalive him wife and give him wife 3 shots in her womb. The same PMP caretaker, MP, former MP, give him wife 3 shots in her womb. And he called Mark Golding and tell Mark Golding. And Mark Golding tweet and Twitter that Mrs. Silvera died peacefully in her sleep. Huh? Peacefully in her sleep. When you know that the lady pick up 3 shots in her womb. And you put out because of your friend. And you want to pick up for your friend. Huh? You Miss Patricia Duncan? And on top of that, all of you, the woman in the PMP, who pick up on herself and find on herself for Miss Sylvia right house. And renovate the entire place. Who not clean, a change tile, who not change tile, a change mattress, who not change mattress, a change sheet. Huh? You know, see them, there's something there. And you still have Michael Phillips in a parliament sit down today. Not only Michael Phillips is a woman beater, but he's a man with 1 CXC in parliament creating laws for us. Miss Patricia Duncan, you and the women movement in the PMP criminal organizations are hypocrites. A bunch of hypocrites. I'm telling you. Whole heap of time. Me see things happen to our little girls in this country. And none of you come out and say nothing on behalf of our little girls that are abused. That are abused. Eh? Many, Miss Patricia Duncan, of your MPs are abusing our little girls. Your general secretary name were called on little kids. Miss Patricia Duncan. Eh? And I still have him there today. Eh? If it was nowhere like America, and your name call, even if it call, and look at kids, you can't hold certain position in that country. You can't. Huh? You can't. You can't. If the general secretary was in America and they accuse him of any sort, even if he's not guilty, he could not take up certain position in America. But he can do it in Jamaica. His name can call on little kids. And I heard that that child was threatened not to come out. Not to come out and say nothing. And that is coming from the belly of the PMP criminal organization. So, my Patricia Duncan, stop it. Stop it. Know say you have no credibility when it comes on to speak on the gender issue in this country. You have no moral authority. Eh? Me here uno put up Dana Scott Motley as the face of the woman movement. How so wicked? That the woman don't have no credibility. He don't have no credibility. She lie. For woman no feel lie so. For a woman no feel lie so. Like Scott Motley. And a him and a she. Listen, I am all for women, I am all for women. And the Jamaica Labour Party is all for women. But what I'm saying, PMP women are wicked. They are wicked. And me hear Mark Golding come and Mark Golding talk about we have a slate of women in our party now and whatever. Let me tell you something. The history of the PMP regarding women, it don't look good. So when Mark Golding come and come brandish the party like they're all for women, they are not. This is the reason why they put women in certain constituencies to run. Because they believe that if they appoint women like how the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace appoint women in his cabinet, they're going to get vote. That is the only reason why they do it. As soon as these ladies lost in the general election, they have to take away themselves. Because the PMP criminal organization is not for women. Look what they did to Lisa Hanna. Look what they did to Lisa Hanna. Lisa Hanna have to leave the party. Look what they did to Miss Portia Simpson Miller. Mrs. Portia Simpson Miller could not rest. She couldn't rest. Even when she were prime minister. The PMP do her bad. The PMP go as far as to say, listen, no, some of them in the PMP say no woman cannot lead them within the PMP. They say Portia can't read, Portia can't write, Portia dunce. You understand what I mean? The PMP don't like women. They don't like women. I see the PMP playing these homosexual vloggers to bring down disgrace on our country and to curse out our women. These guys cursing out our women. And you're going to tell me that the PMP love women? You're going to tell me that the PMP love women? The PMP is a disgrace. Patricia Duncan use worse a disgrace. You understand what I mean? Only just do things to benefit on yourself. And I look a bit at little girls in a Jamaica that they get kidnapped, raped, abused. And none of them come out and say nothing. All of you keeping them out silent. And no come out, you know. And no come out for Miss Silvera. And Miss Silvera born and grow within the PMP. As a matter of fact, she was more closer to PJ than any one of you. Because she was PJ goddaughter. And it's PJ who stand up. Stand up for Mrs. Silvera. And say, no, nothing can go on, so. Nothing can go on, so something wrong. Something wrong. My goddaughter can't go like that. The police, them have to go sink deep. And try to find out what happened to Mrs. Silvera. You understand what I mean? What happened to Miss Silvera? And when the police go back and investigate and do the autopsy, they find out that Miss Silvera got 3 shots in her womb. 3 shots in her womb. None of you, Mrs. Duncan. None of you, Duncan. None of you from the woman movement. Go on the street of Jamaica and protest for justice. For our own comrades. For our own comrade. Melissa Silvera was a true PMP woman. True PMP woman. Yes, she running against Missy Flavor Williams. You understand what I mean? None of you never come out. None of you never come out and protest for her to get justice. And we still want justice for Miss Silvera. We still want justice for her because Mark Golden must tell us what he know. Mark Golden must tell us who tell him that Mrs. Silvera died peacefully in her sleep. Mark Golden need to tell us if Mr. Silvera called him and tell him about the murder of Mrs. Silvera. I'm saying the same thing, Wisdom. Nobody no want her. She run about 5 or 6 times already. And people just reject her. And she get up and come talk about George Wright now have no, the JP now have no morals, authority. And they don't have no morals. Because George Wright is running on our ticket. Leave George Wright alone. Leave George Wright alone. So a George Wright alone don't have strength for? A George Wright alone don't have strength for? Many other persons in your party abuse women, kill women, and no come out and say nothing. But yes, still on the pan George Wright. You're a hypocrite, Miss Duncan. You're a hypocrite. Exactly, Miss Love. Exactly. I don't like it, man. And when we see it, we have to call it out. We have to call it for what it is. We have to call it for what it is. Because the PMP too corrupt. They're too corrupt. And me I tell you, people. Me I tell you, PMP prove every day. Every day they prove that they are not ready. They are not ready. They are not ready for any leadership in this country. None whatsoever at all. None was to ever at all. Them just not ready yet. You understand? We must choose Jamaica and choose the Jamaica Labour Party led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. Rockstar, big up yourself. We must choose the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. You understand what I mean? True wisdom. They go, me say, these people, let me tell you something. They're going to dig up everything within the trash. They're going to try and dig it up. Because they want to win at all cost. I heard somebody last night said the PMP going to do everything in their power. Even though they cannot win. They rather turn this country upside down because Mark Golding and Peter Bunting need back the $3 billion that they have spent so far. But listen to me, nobody never asks Mark Golding and Peter Bunting to spend any of their money in any election. The Jamaican people never ask them to. They are the one who take up their money and try to buy out the Jamaican people. And I pity them don't know say the Jamaican people them can't buy out again. Because this is not the politics of all. Why the PMP cannot digest that? Huh? Why they cannot understand that Jamaica now is not the Jamaican 10 years ago? The politics change. When the PMP used to say Jamaica belongs to them, Jamaica PMP country, then the days they're over and done with. When them have come talk about die-hearted. Yes, you still have die-hearted people in Jamaica. But people are voting off performance now. If you not perform, nobody don't want you no matter how much money you give them. Because people are seeing the community develop and everybody want their community develop. So anybody can come and develop their community. They're going to vote for that person. So it no matter where now come with PMP. It no matter where now come with. The Jamaican people are vote half a performance. So it no matter how much money you spend. You understand what I mean? It no matter how much money you spend. The Jamaican people is voting off performance. And that is the reason why Andrew is way ahead. Because he have outshined every prime minister that run this country. You understand what I mean? His administration have outperformed every other administration that Jamaica ever had. You understand what I mean? The man do the work, the man put in the work, and the man change the country. The man is making Jamaica great again. The man is making Jamaica a place where we can raise our family, do businesses, and enjoy our life and live peacefully. Huh? Just the other day, this week, a matter of fact, we heard of starting unemployment 3.3%, went down from 3.5%. Huh? Our gross domestic product fall at an all-time low. These things are achieved. These things are happening under the Jamaica Labour Party, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. We don't need to turn back. We don't need to turn back. If we ever give the PMP the rise, as a matter of fact, because these people are not PMP. If we give the risers any chance to enter, to lead this country again, Jamaica will collapse. Me now ask you, I tell you, so Jamaica will collapse. Because they asked the British citizen, the slave master, are you going to, if you get the opportunity to become prime minister tomorrow morning, are you going to abandon the plans and the strategies of this government that is pushing Jamaica forward? The man say yes. He will not continue on the policies of this government. You understand what I mean? This is how dumb this man is. What kind of advice this man is getting? What type of advice Mark Golding, the British citizen, is getting? For you not to considering continuing the policies of this government. Eh? I think you want to sink Jamaica. You want to sink Jamaica. Let me tell you something. You so far where you come from. You so far where you coming from. You not take with nothing from jumping off the ladder. You not take with nothing from jumping off the ladder. You understand what I mean? We work hard, and the Prime Minister always said the Jamaican people have sacrificed enough to reach where we reach today. And for the PMP, if the PMP, God forbid, come and take over this country, a collapse, we country collapse. And that is that, listen to me, it don't take rocket science to see these things. By the way, in British citizens talk, you can know that this a country now go nowhere under him. Because these risers is not for Jamaica. And PMP is not for Jamaica either. You understand what I mean? Because if these people was for Jamaica, Jamaica would be far ahead right now. We know this. If the PMP and the risers was for Jamaica, Jamaica would far ahead of many other Caribbean countries today. But because PMP criminal organization and the risers believe in PMP, they take care of the PMP than the Jamaican people and Jamaica. Wanna check it out? How much consecutive years the PMP are rule this country? Wanna check it out? You want to tell me say the PMP them couldn't do better? They could have done way more better if they were thinking about Jamaica and Jamaicans. Yeah? But they are just considering about the PMP criminal organization. We as a country could be at a better place now if they were thinking about Jamaica and thinking about JPS. Listen to me, man. A whole heap of we, whole heap of we suffer under the hands of JPS because of what the PMP did to us. Eh? Suppose you see that contract that the PMP put us under JPS. Eh? Some of we not even can pay our light bill to what the PMP have done to us under that contract that they give to JPS. Eh? Even the lightweight thief, the PMP Philip Palwell put it inside that contract that anybody thief any light, we who live and live as an abiding citizen, we have to pay for it. We have to pay for it. The PMP write it within the contract that no other company can come to Jamaica, compete against JPS and give us cheaper electricity. PMP no love we, man. PMP no love we. Eh? Them no love we. Under the PMP, eh? When Omar Davis a present budget presentation, people have to run to the bathroom, go sit down on the toilet. Some people have to buy Pampers. Because everybody a wonder, what got tax now? What got tax now? Eh? But since Andrew come in, the man present 10 consecutive budget and apply no new taxes. Matter of fact, the Jamaican people are asked the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Knowles. Every time there is a budget presentation, they are asking, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? What are we going to get? That is the difference between the Jamaica Labour Party and the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Knowles. That is the difference between the PMP criminal organization And the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. The PMP full of bad mind, they anti-bad mind. The PMP no want to see no good within our country. No good. You understand what I mean? Let me tell you something, man. Let me, Jared, that is the reason why the Jamaica Labour Party and Darrell Vaz not signing the JPS contract over. You're right, Jared. That is the reason why he's not signing it. Because we believe that the Jamaican people must have cheaper electricity. And matter of fact, JPS must get a competition or two so the Jamaican people can get cheaper electricity and food price. Everything would go down. If we have cheaper electricity in this country, everything drop automatically. Everything. One of the things that is killing the manufacturers is the highlight bill. Jamaica, we have a light problem in Jamaica. The light bill in Jamaica too high. And we are run with some big manufacturers from Jamaica under the light bill. So me know say when this government sign a new contract with JPS, I know that other company going to come to Jamaica to give us cheaper electricity. And I know that when we have cheaper electricity, manufacturers going to drop the food price. You understand what I mean? Yes, everything going to drop. And remember, we going to attract more big companies to come to Jamaica to build their factories and produce goods and fuel and anything they want to come and produce. Any God Almighty thing. Under this government, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. Andrew will do it. Andrew will do it. There is no need to turn back now. Let me tell you something. That's the reason why, every time I come on the live, me tell you, say, you see, Andrew have the heart for Jamaica and Jamaicans. And you can't take that away from him. Because everything that Andrew does, right, he do it with the Jamaican people on his mind. This is the only prime minister I have ever seen and read about, you understand what I mean, that cares for the people of Jamaica. I heard a lot of people talking about they love the people of Jamaica, they love the poor, especially the poor. It's a song politicians always sing, and leaders always sing, that they love the poor. But who put their money where their mouth is? Who put their money where their mouth is? The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. This is the man that is taking Jamaican people, the poor people, out of poverty to prosperity. And that is the reason why today we have seen the lowest poverty rate in the history of Jamaica, 8%. From Jamaica start to record poverty in this country is the lowest it has ever been. 8%. Because the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace target the poor people of this country and put things in place for them so they can benefit off it. Which is right. Which is right. And some question arises. But the first one come to my mind. What was the PMP criminal organization doing to our taxpayer money? It's a valid question to ask. What the PMP was doing, right, with our taxpayer money? Remember, a lot of things built under the PMP, But remember, when these things that built under the PMP, PMP have to borrow money to do all these development that they have done in the 18.5 years. So what happened to the taxpayer money when we used to collect? What happened to the taxpayer money that you guys used to collect? Eh? You no squander it now. And you use it between yourself. Eh? And the gangs them and the dance that used to support fuck them up. Eh? With the Jamaican people taxpayer money. Eh? Yeah, man, me see it, man. And when Andrew come now and start to do the work in 2016, come and I come talk about did have it in the pipeline, have it in the pipeline. Boy, I don't know, but me I tell you, say, you look good for the PMP at all. Everywhere you take it. Everywhere you take it, look good for the PMP. Look good. The PMP is a disaster. You understand what I mean? Listen to me, man. The PMP hold Jamaica down for a very long time. You understand what I mean? Jamaica wanted to grow, but Jamaica couldn't grow under the PMP. You understand what I mean? But now Jamaica have free themselves. Here comes the PMP running back after Jamaica. But I want to say to you, PMP, you can't get Jamaica again. You can't get Jamaica again because Jamaica run from you and Jamaica is growing. Jamaica is achieving. Jamaica is known on the world right now around the world. You understand what I mean? Jamaica is the envy of the Caribbean, of the region. Jamaica is the envy of many other countries across the world. The IMF is using Jamaica everywhere the IMF goes. The IMF are use Jamaica as an example to the rest of the world to how Jamaica bounce back from his comeback. Come on, no man. We must never turn over back this country to the PMP criminal organization. You understand what I mean? Let me continue to strive under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Let us choose Jamaica. Let us choose the Jamaica Labour Party. Let us choose the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Let me tell you something. And look a bit this government I got through. The government have put the political career on the line to make sure Jamaica prosper and achieve its full potential. This government and Dr. Nigel Clark put their political career on the line to make sure Jamaica is at the place where it's at today. And we must never forget that. We must never forget that. I remember when disaster hit this country, we would take a long time to bounce back. Why? Because we have to go and borrow money. And when we borrow money, we send up our debt and we take a long time to bounce back. But under this administration, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, the first in the history of Jamaica, they have insured the country. This government have insured the country. And I see burial come. And I see the government, you understand what I mean, draw down off the insurance. And we not have to send up our debt. Eh? Which is the greatest part. We not have to borrow money to send up our debt. We just draw down from the insurance. And we just help out the Jamaican people. Our NRI is at an all-time high. And we remember when Portia come, everything depleted out of our NRI. But under this government, we raise it so high that it have ever been in the history of Jamaica. Yes, we have money that when if disaster hit us in such a way where we can't manage. We have money to keep us up to 5 years in our NRI. Yeah? And these things have to you have to have leader that is disciplined. You have to have leaders that have their head on their bodies. You have to have leaders that are visionaries. You understand what I mean? And that is the most honorable. You understand? The Andrew, the most honorable. You know? Yes, man. You have to have a leader like Andrew Holness to run this country. You have to have him. You understand what I mean? Because, let me tell you something. I remember, in COVID-19, when the WHO predicted that thousands of people are going to die in Jamaica because of the COVID-19. And under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, he has proved the WHO wrong. He has proved the world wrong. You understand what I mean? When you go to New York, the street of New York, and in America, the funeral parlors full, and they have cooler outside. Are you serious? I'm on my live, bro. Don't do that. Sorry, guys. When you look on sorry, guys. When you look on the street of New York, the funeral parlor full. When you look, they have cooler outside. When you look, the trailer back full of bodies. And in Jamaica, Andrew Michael Holness, I hold it steady. I hold the ship steady. You understand me? And let me tell you something. Today, we are more than conquerors. Listen to me. Listen to me. People from all over the world after COVID coming to Jamaica. Come to Jamaica. I study what the government have done to manage the COVID-19, pay down our debt continually, growing our economy, when many other economy across the world collapsing. Even now, some of these economy still in a recession, still surviving, still struggle to survive. But look at us now. Look at us now. Listen to me, man. As I said, we cannot turn back. We cannot turn back. We're not going back where we are coming from. You understand what I mean? We're going to steer the course. And we're going to support the Jamaica Labour Party. And we're going to support the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness for the third term. Listen to me. A third term is not for the Jamaica Labour Party. A third term is not for the PMP criminal organization. The third term is not for the risers. The third term is not for the undeciders. The third term is not, you understand, for the undeciders. The third term is for every Jamaicans across the breadth, nook and cranny of this country. The third term is for all of us. You understand what I mean? And I said to all of us, let us choose Jamaica. Let us choose the Jamaica Labour Party, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. I am going to go and get a shower, to go to work now. But before I go, I want to say to all of you who are watching on here and on the For You page, Jamaica is a country that many persons look up to, and we must never take it lightly. Other country, when we choose a prime minister, we choose a prime minister for other countries too, because many other countries are looking on to our leaders to bring leadership across the region and across the world. And if we should take up a man like Mark Golding, the British citizen slave master, who is out there calling judgment on Jamaica, pissing up himself, drinking and junking and cursing bad word, it's not going to look good on us. Listen to me. One thing I know about Jamaican people are passionate, they are proud. You understand what I mean? They're loving and they're caring and they want to see good leadership. You understand what I mean? They want to see good leadership. And we know when we see good leader, we know good leader. And we know that Mark Golding is not a leader. Mark Golding is a follower. Mark Golding flip-flop with every wind that passed by. I can assure you, if Mark Gordon was the leader, when COVID hit, let me tell you something. All of us Jamaican died off. Eh? All of us. Because he's a man who flip-flop and drink and drunk and curse bad word, get frustrated. A man of... listen to me. This man is not suitable one bit. Mark Gordon, I want to say to you, sir, with all due respect, I have never asked any politician for anything in my life, Mark Gordon. Eh? I have never asked any politician for anything. But today, Mark Gordon, I'm going to break my belief. You understand what I mean? And ask you, Mark Gordon, please, just give us a favor. You understand what I mean? I am not asking for nothing too much, Mr. Mark Gordon. You claim that you love Jamaica, even though you're not Jamaican. You claim that you love Jamaica, right? And I'm going to ask you, only for once, Mark Gordon, do us a favor and just take away yourself, Mark Gordon, please. Just take away yourself. You know in yourself that you're not ready. You know in yourself that you're not mentally ready, physically ready, emotionally ready. And you are not ready. And you will not be ready, Mark Gordon. You will not be ready. So I'm asking you, Mark Gordon, please, for the first time, I'm going to ask any politician for nothing. I'm asking you, Mark Gordon, to just take away yourself from the political process because you're not ready. Stop disgrace yourself and stop disgrace your family, Mark Gordon. Stop it. Those who are advising you, Mark Gordon, don't take any more advice from those people. Please don't do it. Because you're looking stupid every time you touch the political stage. Eh? Don't do it, Mark Gordon. Don't do it. You understand what I mean? Be honest to yourself, Mark Gordon. Be a man. Stand up. You understand what I mean? Stand up, Mark Gordon, and be a man. And just take away yourself from the political process. Guys, happy to have you. I am going to work now. You understand what I mean? Have a great night. Have a great day. Have a great morning, wherever you're watching from. Join me tomorrow. You understand what I mean? Join me tomorrow. Yes, Rooster, wisdom, blessing. Blessing everybody. You understand what I mean? Jared, bless you, bless up. I'm going to work. Sorry about that. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great morning, whatever time it is. Okay? Stay blessed. See you next time. Bye.